All right, kids. Coming back here, I don't want to be on the kayaking video. I was mad, and I don't want this whole channel just to be just a pissed off guy. Problem is that this is just a bad week. Starting with it's Thursday today. Starting with Thursday, something at the boat launch, an altercation with another patron. I mean, not a big deal. Just I'm sensitive. Just a slight thing. Anything. I like to avoid any kind of confrontation. It was just. So that was sucked, and then Saturday, 2 days later at work, we have a new manager. I've been there for it's just a dead end retail job. Been there for almost 3 years. 3 years and 2 months if I make it, which I may not. We just got a new manager, and I swear he's not even human. And I walked out last Saturday, and that bummed me out about I don't know. That was part of what led to the me feeling hopeless video, and because I think I did it that day. I can't remember if I mentioned it on the video or not. So as I so often do, yesterday I went just to a restaurant, it's like, kind of a higher scale fast food place, if that exists, or if there's such a thing. And I never thought I would have done this in a million years when I was younger, where I always had this thing where it's like, well, you go eat if you're going with someone, and I never thought in a million years that I'd ever go places and eat in by myself, So, I mean, I think it's a good thing, obviously, that I am, because I think stepping out of your comfort zone is something that is hugely important if you want to try to change your life. I mean, you can't just sulk around your house hoping for, someone to come and ring your doorbell and say, I love you, because I don't think the chance of that happening is slim to none. So I was there, and I've been doing this for years now, and it's really pretty much just normal for me, and it's really not uncomfortable anymore. But I'm usually not always, but usually the only person that's ever eating by myself. And yesterday, it was, what day was it? Oh, I was thinking it was a weekend. But it was I went later, like after 7, so it wouldn't be all busy. And there was like a family there, a group of people. And it just makes you think that some people, a family with some kids and stuff, teenagers and stuff, and it really makes you think some people are really born into a situation that's so much more of an advantage than others. I mean, I don't know if I told you, but I might as well tell you now that I, for all intents and purposes, really have no friends, and I have no family. I have a mom. All I have is a mom who abused me when I was a kid. So I'm not particularly close with her. I don't really like her. You can probably guess why. My dad was my favorite person in the world. My mom kind of kicked me out in a way when I was 12. I lived with her after they divorced when I was, I don't know, 6 or whatever, and that was just a tumultuous, hard time. And it was actually great when I went to live with my dad, because it's like the abuse stopped. It was like, it's so shitty living in that world of fear, not knowing when your parent is going to explode. So I want to try to keep this, short. So basically, I guess what I'm saying is it's hard, extremely hard. Basically I've got no one to go to if I want to talk. And that's why obviously I'm talking to a camera. And it's, you know, the people at work, you know, I mean, obviously the management probably sees me as a, you know, problem employee and stuff, and I guess rightfully so, but they don't, you know, it's like if they all have families and friends and people that they can go to for support, I mean, they don't fucking know what it's like. The thing is, at work, it's like I'm on pins and needles. I mean, I don't know, when your home life, or lack thereof, is so empty, you depend on everything you depend on work for your social outlet. And if it doesn't, if you're not getting the sustenance, social sustenance you need at work, I don't know, you know, obviously I'm just not having any support or anything like that, or ever anything to look forward to. I'm in a position where at work I'm more volatile, you know. And that's what happened Saturday. I was told to, this manager told me to do something that I've never been told to do in my nearly 3 years there, which is the one thing that I hate probably to do the most, just because I don't know, my personality or whatever, which is to straighten the shelves, in the sense of just, I don't know, just this robotic, you know, perfect alignment of, I can't do it. Back when I was 20, I tried working at Target overnights, and because I had had enough of the suggest sell corporate bullshit, you know, when I was in high school and stuff. And I don't know if I already said this or not, I don't know, but you know, they had me straighten. I mean, what do you do overnight? You straighten shelves. And I did like 20 minutes of that, and I'm like, I can't do it. You know, there's some things that it's such a horrendously uninteresting, and I can't, it's like I literally cannot do it, even if I was paid probably even if I was paid $50 an hour, I probably couldn't straighten shelves. It's such a mundane, I can't do it. And I went back to the guy who was in the office, and I went back to the guy and just said, look, you know, is there anything else I can do? Is there anything else I can do? You know, the management, you know, that I had been dealing with up until now had been, you know, they're assholes, but I think they had been at least somewhat accommodating. You know, it probably helped when I, you know, on the last 2 Decembers I kind of had breakdowns at work, so they know that I'm not faking it. I said, is there anything else I can do? What I was saying is the other managers would accommodate and not have me build lamps in the back absolutely completely by myself. Imagine having no fucking, you know, no friends or family, and having your only social, you know, needs met by going to work, and then you go to work after, you know, and then you're told to build lamps in the back completely alone by yourself. You know, and all the people with families and friends and stuff, they're the ones on the front end who get to ring up people and talk with the other employees their whole shift, and ring up customers and talk with them. It's so fucking ironic that the person who needs the human interaction ends up being the one to build lamps in the back or straighten shelves. And I told the guys, is there anything else I can do? No. You know, I briefly told him that, you know, without going into any detail, me and the management had a understanding, and he's like, no, you know, there's certain things that I can't do or won't, I don't know how I worded it, you know. No. It was unbelievable how he communicated with me, if that's what you can call it. I don't know if he said something to the extent of, you will do this, or something like that, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm out of here. And he's like, if you leave, it'll be a, whatever he called it, disciplinary action will be taken. I was so I mean, at this point, I don't know. Somehow I managed to just not overreact, and I actually was so, and I was very calm. I think I didn't have anything in me. So maybe we'll pretty much go almost up to the 15 for this, because I'm on a roll. But in closing, it's, it's extremely, people don't understand it when they have friends and family to lean against. It's extremely difficult and extremely that's it. It's just extremely difficult when you have no one to lean on. And because of the way you are, your personality being different than the average majority, it's, you know, obviously you're not going to, you know, family, once you're out of family, you're out of family. You're not going to gain family, you know, that's it. But you know, my track record with people is so bad that even gaining friends is friends that want to put up with me. You know what's ironic is like I said, I see so many social anxiety videos on here and so many people that are so much more screwed up than I am, and I'm happy to say, but I'm not, you know, I'm not happy for them. I'm you know, obviously, but the thing is, on the surface, you know, I might seem fun. The thing is I don't know. It all boils down to is if you're, you know, if you're different and not like the majority, you're basically screwed. So I don't know what the hell this video is going to be titled. Probably something. It's that's the whole thing. I keep going in circles. Like, why continue when this is as good as it's possibility that this is as good as it's going to get, like my life, and any change will come in the form of just more loss or more hardship, and the chance that I'll ever get a job that, you know, getting back to the hopelessness, I mean, that's kind of what it's all about. It's like, well, I can't, you know, I am who I am and I can't change. Nor do I think nor do I feel I should, even if I could. You should be able to be who you are and get by. The problem is, if you're not like the majority, you can't get by as easily. So I guess the main thing about this video was just, it's hard when you have no one. It's hard to be alone. It's hard to be without any support coming in from anywhere or whatsoever. It's difficult, which isn't surprising. And there's people so I guess that's it. It's you know, you got no one to recharge your batteries. When you have no one to recharge your batteries, I mean, you're at a constant low state of energy all the time. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. It's tough, and thanks for watching.